Hey guys, this is Chris in the Clean Eats Kitchen, and I just want to come to you, hopefully very briefly, to share with you a few tips that I feel will help you be successful when you're trying to meal prep for the week. We're going to jump right into it. If you see me kind of glancing off, it's because I'm referring to some notes that I have. But just to get right into it, the first thing that really helps is to plan. And by planning, I mean actually preparing a menu. You sit down, write out what you like to eat for the week based upon whatever your dietary needs or dietary goals are, and you write it out for each day what you plan to eat. That includes snacks and things of that nature as well. This menu is going to be your foundation. Keep it simple but nutritious. I like to make sure that it tastes good. That's one of the things I pride myself on, that I like to prepare healthy food that tastes great, looks great, because healthy food can do all of those things. That's at the heart of Chris Clean Eats, is that you can have healthy, clean food that looks good, tastes good, and it be good for you. So you can do that and still keep it simple. If you're looking for inspiration on how to do those things, there are tons of resources. Pinterest, cookbooks, Google have plenty of tools and resources that you can use to help you make delicious, clean meals that aren't time consuming, but they taste great as well, and that you'll enjoy. And if all else fails, you can leave it to me. That's what we do here at Chris Clean Eats. We pride ourselves on being able to help our clients each week fulfill their meal prep needs. Number 2, create a grocery list. You're going to create that grocery list from your menu, and you're going to stick to it. By sticking to it, it not only helps you stick to your eating plan for the week, but it also saves you in your pockets, and it also makes your trip to the grocery store easier. So number 2, you're going to create a grocery list from your foundation, which is your menu, which is going to help you stick to your meal prep plans for the week. Number 3, storage. Storage is very, very important, because you've prepped up all this food. You need to be able to store it for the week. You need to be able to store it to take it to work, wherever that you need. So I highly suggest that you invest in some Tupperware that will last you for the long haul. I personally use a combination of 3 different things for meal prep, including Tupperware. I also use glassware. Glassware is good for those who are concerned about the reheating of plastic. So Pyrex actually has some nice glassware. It's reasonably, fairly priced. And then the third thing that I use is actually, and I'm not saying that people have to go out and buy a food saver, but I do use a food saver during my meal prep to actually help me portion. So for all of my viewers and followers who may have a food saver actually has bags that help you portion your foods out. Another thing that I use my food saver for is that, let's say that I have prepped dinner for Tuesday night. However, Tuesday night I have to entertain a client, or I'm traveling, so I won't actually eat the dinner that I've prepped. So that meal can be food saved either for the following week's meal prep or for another week down the line. So third thing, storage. Storage is very important. So please invest wisely in order to store your food. 4, set time aside. You can do this in 1 or 2 ways. I normally set 1 day aside that I do my grocery shopping and meal prepping in 1 day. This takes me about 4 to 6 hours total. It's normally on a Saturday or Sunday that I set my time aside. Others, or it may be more efficient for some people to grocery shop on 1 day, or grocery shop on 1 day and then meal prep another day. So Saturday you may do your shopping, Sunday you may actually prepare the meals. I strongly urge that you determine, based upon your needs, your schedule, how you will set that time aside, but do set it aside to get it done. The time that you invest, you will get it back in the following week. You don't have to think about what you're going to eat. You don't have to think of what has to be prepared. You don't have to stop to prepare something because you've already invested that time in the 1 or 2 days that you've set aside. So, tip number 4 is set time aside. Tip number 5, I strongly suggest, in an effort to save time, is actually cook foods at once. So in my oven, there are 3 racks that can be used. So on the top, I may have my sweet potatoes or red potatoes wrapped in foil and cooking. The middle rack, I may be baking whatever my lean protein is, whether it's fish or chicken breast. And then on the third rack, on the third rack below, I may be actually roasting my vegetables. Now, this helps me maybe in a time at a minimum of 30 minutes. I can have all my side items cooked while I'm also cooking lean proteins for the week. So a tip that I have, again, is cook as many foods that you can at once. Okay. And 6, save your plan. So the plan that you've sat down, written out for the week, save it for later. You may be able to, if you stick to it, this becomes a habit. This becomes a part of your lifestyle. A month or 2 down the line, you can go back to this plan. You really like the items that you ate this week. You can pull from that plan. The plan's already laid out for you. That also helps save time. I actually have a notebook that I meal prep in, so that helps me. Sometimes I reference old things or items that I thought were great back then that would be good to have this week, and I'll reference those and pull them into the current week. So tip number 6, save your plan. Tip number 7 really isn't a tip. It's actually how I'm going to close out this video, but it's really to just stay focused. I want to encourage you to stay focused on the task at hand. Remember why you started this, your purpose in meal prepping. Some is to reach health or nutritional needs, some to reach fitness goals. But you'll learn that as you keep going, you keep doing it, it becomes a habit. And once you've established that habit, it's so much more easier, or it becomes more of a habit to pull what you've prepped versus stopping at that fast food restaurant to get, something that's not is nearly have much nutritional value as something that you may have prepped ahead of time. I ran into it this week. I was coming home. I've tried to put myself on a schedule this week to eat every 2 hours, a meal and snacks in between. And I believe I had a snack, but I was still hungry. And I was so tempted to stop somewhere that I should not have been stopping to get something to eat on the way home. But I reminded myself, no, I have my meal that's already prepped in the refrigerator. So I made it home. Meal prepping has helped me this week stick to my caloric goals. I had some very strict goals set for myself this week, and thankfully my meal prepping has kept me on track. So I encourage you that if this is, something that, you may be trying out for a few weeks, just keep at it. It does prove to be beneficial. If you have any questions, concerns, you can post them below. I'll do my best to assist you in any way that I can. If you're not already following me, you can follow me on Facebook at Krys, that's Krys, Clean, that's with a K, Klean, Eats. I'm also on Instagram, same username. Just remember to use K's, Krys, and then Clean is with a K as well. You can also send me an email at Clean Eats, Clean is with a K, Eats by Krys, Krys at gmail.com. Or check out our website, which is KrysCleanEats.com. So again, if you have any questions, please leave them below. I thank you for your time. I hope you find these tips very helpful in your upcoming week's meal prep. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.